David, you've attended all of the dynamic positioning conferences. How has the series moved on?
I think it's moved on by becoming more and more international. I think we're looking at a greater range of users of DP. I think we're looking at more and more in the technology. And I think it's becoming a more and more diverse industry, and that's being reflected in the nature of the conversations and in the conference presentation.
You took part in the opening session. What for you were the key talking points?
I think very much it's a question of the DP industry is diversifying very quickly. DP is being used very much more in the offshore wind sector. You've got seabed mining, you've got all sorts of things going on now using DP. Only recently I learned about a small bulk carrier which is going to use DP to deliver fish food to sea farms. So DP is really being used in many different applications.
The European Dynamic Positioning Conference brings together a wealth of expertise from within Europe and also outside Europe, from the design phase, the manufacturing phase, the training phase and the operational phase. It's an excellent bringing together of minds.
During the debate, I think actually the most interesting point was the suggestion that Nautical Institute and DNV should talk together.
I think it's a unique opportunity to meet with sort of industry professionals, and there are a lot of conferences out there, but the challenge is that who can sort of attract the right people from the right companies. And that's something that Riviera and the Offshore Support Journal delivers on to a much greater extent than the others.
I think very energetic. Disputable. It was a lot of controversy on the table. I happened to overhear a couple of tables having some heated conversation on it. People are passionate about DP, sharing knowledge and experience. It was very fruitful.
There is a wealth of experience here, but it's the one place where I can rely upon meeting colleagues, old friends, and exchange views.
Good discussions. I like the fact that people challenge one another, and everyone comes in with an open mind.
The primary DP event in the world. This is actually the first time I've been here, but as you say, the Nautical Institute's been supporting it for many years, but it's the one that people want to come to.
You can see improvements all the time when you come back to the conference. Better discussions, better questions. The topics are becoming more and more interesting.
I said in my opening speech that one of the things that CMAR hopes, or DP Centre hopes to move forward on is generating common solutions to the challenges in the industry. And we're seeing convergence in some of the consultancy areas like FMEAs, where there's definite movement amongst the leading providers to get some sort of common standards in the FMEA practice. We're now seeing a training environment which at this stage it looks like it's going two separate ways, so it's diverging, which is a converse situation.
I've been very impressed. It's been very well coordinated. The chairs have been very good. The panels have been excellent. I've met a lot of good people here, and I've found that we can definitely benefit from the information that we've picked up along the way.
The key point so far is we've actually been talking, we've been communicating, we've been passing on messages, we've been exchanging views. We've had a number of topics today and I've found them all fascinating, interesting and got stuff I have to take away.
The biggest challenges to the DP and offshore sector in general is information overload, I believe. So there are so many systems and so much information coming to the seafarer all the time, and increased regulation from internally, externally, class and so on. So the challenge is, how do you manage?
It was an interesting panel debate. There was lots of things. I think we were all looking forward to the coming together of the Nautical Institute and DNV in one room at one time, being able to debate issues that are really confusing people at the moment. There's a lot of concern about having competing certification schemes. I think it's important that there's some dialogue going on.
If you're in DP and you're in the DP business, then you have to attend this conference.
You cannot keep up to date unless you attend functions like this. There are two that I would suggest to any company that they have to be there. This is one of them, and the other is the IMCA conference. But most definitely this one. If you're not there, you're not in the game anymore.